My good mornings. Good morning, everyone. How you doing, Pat? Good morning to you. What's up, Mike Jones? Miss D, good to see you. What up, Daryl? How you doing, Tracy? Got a hat you got on? Okay, rocking the hat. Miss Cruther, she writes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Brown skin in the house. Think I got it. Kiki writes, I'm here. Monique writes, morning, y'all. How you doing, Nate? Good morning. Good morning, Kashana. Good morning to everyone. Tracy writes, another black man gunned down. Your police on video. That's right. That's right. Baton Rouge. Have you seen the video? If not, it is on my Facebook page, Nathan Ivey. That is my personal page. And you can check it out. It's about 2 minutes at the very least. I mean, at the longest, I believe. It's not too long. And you can hear at the end the woman is screaming because she just saw a man get shot. And if you're on your back, it did not appear that he was kicking any officers. And you got two officers trying to pin you down. How much of a threat are you really? How much of a threat are you really? Good morning, Angela. Derek writes, yelling, good morning, Chop Shop. Wake up. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Shane. Jane, good to see you. Junior the Truth writes, good morning, family. Right back like I left my keys. Hashtag Chop Shop. Jericho writes, hola, como esta? Brett writes, great risings, fam. Kelly writes, good morning, Nathan. Back from vacation. Listen while I roll. Thank you very much, Kelly. Went down to Atlanta, was it? Hope you had a good time. Matter of fact, I got a tentative schedule, me and a wifey, to go out of town with some friends of ours down to Atlanta, coming up later this year. Tracy writes, but surprisingly, both of the cops' body cameras fell off, ironically. Here is yet another example. Right, the body cams don't work. That's why you got Citizen Cam. Any politician that would sign on to any idea, any legislation, any bill that would outlaw people's ability to videotape officers while they're doing their job is not really a friend of the community. They're in the pocket of law enforcement, but they're not really a friend of the community. And really, that kind of frustration is only going to make the relationship between police and community even more difficult, because there'll be even more of a level of distrust, or you feel as if, there's something that's your right that you're not able to do. That would be bad. Tiffany writes, good morning. Kush writes, good morning. Be great today. Absolutely. For those who might be looking for the video, it's on my Facebook page. Originally, I saw it on WorldStar. Damian writes, just watched the video. That is truly disturbing. How is he a threat when not one but two officers are on him? Exactly. Well, they're claiming that he had a gun. They're claiming that he had a gun. And what I don't understand is, and again, maybe that's just how they're trained. Let's say he did have a gun. He's on his back. He's not going anywhere. So he's reaching into his pocket to get his gun. And I don't know. I guess the officers are trained to now pull their gun so they can respond. And to not try to go after the hand, to pin the hand, to try to get the gun. Very disturbing. I mean, at that range, how could the man survive? It'd be no wonder if the bullet didn't go through him and embed in the concrete. That's how close he was. Rhonda says, just watched that video. The officer pulled a gun out and put it to his head. He sure did. He said, I swear to God. Now, how are you going to invoke God in the moment before you're about to try to take someone's life? Unjustifiably. And you talk about a short fuse. That's a short fuse. Good morning, Mr. Hollywood. I see you, sir. Glad to have you in the house. Damian writes, once again, we're in a spot where it's not illegal to have a firearm. It will be interesting to see how these officers get off. It's real simple. Either they will not be charged because the prosecutors will sympathize with the officers. This is my opinion now. And he will present the case to the grand jury in a way in which they will only be able to conclude that the charges should be dismissed. Either that's going to happen, or they'll be charged. They'll be charged with crimes for which it will be impossible for them to be convicted considering they are police officers. Now, if it was you or me, hey, we got you. But because they have certain prerogatives and certain authorities as police officers, the way they'll be charged will allow them to escape. And that's the way the game has been played so far. Hey, Angela, good to see you. Welcome. She writes, good morning. Dante, good to see you, sir. He writes, what's up, good people? I hope everyone has a good day. Absolutely, sir, we will. Brian writes, morning. Good to see you, B. He's back. Rhonda writes, I can't get over how the officer put the gun to his head, stating, I swear to God. That is an emotional statement. I thought the same thing, Rhonda. The first time I watched the video, I've watched it 3 times so far. But the first time I viewed the video and I heard him say that, I thought to myself, what the hell's going on in his life? I thought to myself, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with this guy? Why is he acting like that? So perhaps something was going on. But here's what I'll tell you. Even as we're having this conversation as sane and rational human beings, I guarantee you, there will be people out there who will view that video and they'll be asking themselves, what? Why did the man resist arrest? Why was he? All he had to do was stop resisting. Just because an officer says stop resisting doesn't mean that the person was resisting. That's where we are these days. There's a lot of distrust when it comes from the community about certain officers. Now, listen, I think on every police department, you probably got some righteous individuals. Most of them, okay. But you get that 1 or 2, they get out in front of the cameras, they make everybody look bad, and that's the way it is, and that's where we are, period. When we come back, I want to give you details about Donald Trump, when, where, and how you can see him, and who's going to be with him. Yeah, he's not coming alone. He's coming with a posse. And I'll tell you who's on Broadway with Donald Trump right after this.
I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school.
Summer isn't fun when you're hungry.
If only I had a big test today. Or a book report to give. Give me a math quiz. Give me some homework.
If your child relies on free school lunches, we can help provide them with free meals this summer.
I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I'll keep my desk real clean.
So they can stop worrying about food and start focusing on fun.
I'll do extra homework. I'll clean the class pet's cage. I'll skip recess.
School might end, but free lunches don't have to.
I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school.
If your child relies on free school lunches, we can help provide them with free meals this summer. Visit feedingamerica.org/summer meals to find your local food bank for help. Once again, that's feedingamerica.org/summer meals. Together, we're feeding America. A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda, that's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad.
Good morning and welcome back. This is the Nathan Ivey Show. Currently 7:44 a.m. in the Queen City. Shaping up to be a great city here, a great day in the city of Cincinnati. And of course, it's a great city. My pleasure to be with you talking about all of the latest. Some issues more serious than others. You might consider this to be a serious issue, but Donald Trump is coming to the city. And you know for a fact, if you were listening live yesterday, or perhaps you caught the podcast, I've actually already put in my request for a couple of tickets. If I get the tickets, then I will be in attendance. I'll get there bright and early, report back for you. Everything I see, everything that goes on, we'll share together. But he'll be here tomorrow up in Sharonville. You know where that is, don't you? And he won't be alone. Newt Gingrich, one of Donald Trump's closest advisors, and now some people are saying a possible vice presidential candidate. Ugh. What a horrible ticket. Pale and paler. Dumb and dumber. And that's pretty much the length of that one. Maybe you've got some you can throw in there. But wow, I would never vote for them just on looks alone. I don't want to look at Donald Trump for 4 years, let alone Newt Gingrich. Oh my God. Is there anyone not? I don't know. I guess we have to go look at the first ladies. Ivanka Trump. Well, I mean, she's like the best one so far in terms of the aesthetics of all of the first ladies. We'll have to wait and see. But he'll be at the Sharonville Convention Center tomorrow. They're asking people to get there at 4 p.m. The rally's going to start at 7. That's a long damn time to be surrounded by Gilligans and nincompoops. Woo, if I get those tickets, man, I am doing you a service. I'm telling you. You tell me I got to spend 3 hours with those kind of people? Oh, my God. Woo. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I've been there before. Like, I spent those many hours waiting to see George W. Bush when he came to a rally near the Cincinnati area many years ago. Oh, my God. We didn't have a lot to talk about, but I did find a friend. So Gingrich is among a handful of people on Trump's short list for a running mate. He could do better. I mean, I don't know. Is it too much to ask for somebody? I mean, listen, Newt Gingrich is his philosophy, he comes across as an intelligent man, but his politics and my politics are worlds apart. We see the world completely different. So that's a problem. But then number two, I just don't want to look at his ass, his face, his hair, his earlobes. I don't want to see him. Okay? Damn, there's nobody? I would prefer Dr. Ben Carson over Newt Gingrich. As a black man, I'm a little bit biased. I'll be honest with you. Sue me. But then secondly, he's going to say the kind of stuff that's going to make me laugh. Okay? And I like to laugh. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So now we're doing the whole vice presidential game. On the other side, there's so many names. I mean, one was Elizabeth Warren. How about that? How about this? Cory Booker. Cory Booker. There have been some allegations that Cory Booker, some rumors, should I say, that Cory Booker is in the closet. Now, I suspect that if he is, and he becomes a running mate, that he will come out either during the campaign or shortly thereafter and be the first openly gay vice presidential or vice president in U.S. American history. So we'll have the first sort of black, if you want to believe that, because the man's biracial, but the first black president, the first female president perhaps, and if she is, then perhaps the first openly gay president, vice president. Now, I know that Cory Booker has unequivocally denied it, but something tells me, and again, I have no problem with it. I would vote for Cory Booker. He is a senator, I believe, from New York, and I would vote for him, absolutely, in a heartbeat. I would. No doubt about it. And his policies jive with mine. I mean, his philosophies and politics, they jive with mine. I'm just saying. I'm just making some conversation for you. What else? Trump recently has gotten himself in some trouble because people believe that he is now using anti-Semitic imagery in his tweets. And this is where we are in 2016, where you've got the Republican nominee is making anti-Semitic tweets, not statements, tweets. There is a lot being made about the Twitter account of Donald Trump. He's used that account to attack people. I mean, it's damn near sophomoric. But on some levels, it kind of fits with the rest of the chatter and immaturity and childishness and Gilliganish-ish that goes on the internet these days. So it kind of makes sense. Will people show up to oppose Donald Trump? Seems like everywhere he goes, not only does he have a lot of supporters, brain dead, but he's got a lot of people that oppose him, heroes. Got a lot of that. But you tell me, I want to get your thoughts. Has anybody, have you gotten an invitation, or did you receive your confirmation that in fact you were going to be able to go? Let me know. Monique writes, what the hell? It's so disturbing. That's crazy. I'm so mad. I just have no words. Hurt and I'm vexed. I see the rioting has started. Yeah, people down in Baton Rouge are going to be very upset. And if I was the police chief, it's hard to say. On one hand, it's like I came up in the ranks. And see, here's the thing about police officers that I found out is that many of them have shared experiences.